Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Rizwan and today I will presenting on the topic fruit and seed development. This topic is a vital part of plant reproduction closely linked with pollination and fertilization. Let's explore how fruits and seeds form, their types and their biological importance. Now let's begin with the basic. What is fruit and what is a seed? A fruit develops from a mature ovary after fertilization. Its main function is to protect the seeds and help in the seed dispersal through wind, water, or animals. Interestingly, some fruits like bananas and seedless grapes form without fertilization and called parthenocarpy. A seed is mature ovule. Inside, it holds a tiny embryo, food storage tissue called endosperm, and a seed coat that protect it. Seeds are the sexual reproductive units of plant. They ensure the plant's life cycle continues by growing into a new plant when conditions are right. Next is the types of fruit. Fruits are categorized based on their origin and structure. First, simple fruits. These develop from a single ovary of one flower. Examples include plum, peach, and hazelnut. They can be fleshy and dry. Second, aggregate fruits. These are formed from multiple scapes of a single flower. Think of strawberry. Each tiny bump on the surface is an individual fruit. Third is multiple fruits. These come cluster of flower whose ovaries fuse into a single large fruit. An example is pineapple. Lastly is false fruit. These do not form from the ovary but from other parts like receptacle. Apples are a good example that they develop from the floral tube or receptacle inside of the ovary. Each fruit type plays a role in seed protection and dispersal, depending on the plant evolutionary adaptation.
In this photo, you will see the types of the fruit from flower to become the fruit. Sample fruit for pea fruit, aggregate fruit for raspberry fruit or strawberry, and then multiple fruit for pineapple, and then accessory fruit or false fruit. You will see how the flower go to the seed and become a fruit.
Now, let's look inside a seed. A typical seed has three main components. Embryo, this is the young plant, complete with the future root, stem, and leaf. Next is endosperm, a built-in food supply that nourishes the embryo during the germination. Third is seed coat, a tough outer layer that protects the seed from damage and disease. It also contains specialist structure like cotyledons, also known as seed leaf. They may absorb nutrients or perform the photosynthesis. And then the epicotyl forms the upper part of the stem. Hypocotyl becomes the lower stem pedicel, the first root to emerge during germination, and plumule that develops into the shoot system. These parts work together to help the seed survive until it can grow into a new plant. In this photo, you will see all the main parts of seed in the bean seed for dicot and corn seed for monocot. As you know, seed development happens in three stages. First, histodifferentiation. This is the early stage when the embryo starts to form and seed size increases rapidly through cell division. Second, cell expansion. Here, the seeds grow the most as food reserves like starch, proteins, and oils are stored. This is crucial for supporting the embryo when it germinates. Then the maturation drying. In this final stage, the seeds loses water, become dormant, and hardens. The decrease in water content is important for long-term storage and dormancy. Each stage is tightly regulated and depends on successful fertilization. If fertilization doesn't happen, the seed won't form properly. Let's quickly connect these two fertilization. Double fertilization is a unique process in flowering plants. One sperm fertilizes the egg from the embryo, while the second fuse with two polar nuclei to form the endosperm, the seed's food reserve. This process ensures the seed is nutritionally prepared to support the early growth. And then also the ovule integuments become the seed coat, and the ovary wall becomes the fruit pericarp or outer skin. So the fertilization is not just about creating a new life, it also triggers the development of the structure that protect the nourish it. Now let's see the germination types. Seed germinate in two main ways. First, apical germination. The cotyledons come above the ground. This is seen in plants like beans, and it helps in photosynthesis early on. Second, the hypogel germination. The cotyledons stay underground and only the shoot emerge. Examples include maize and peas. This provides more protection for the food reserve. Understanding these types help farmers and botanists determine the planting strategies and seed treatment methods. In summary, fruits and seeds are essential for the plant's reproductive cycle. Fruits develop from the ovary, protect seeds, and aid in their dispersal. Seeds contain everything in a new plant needs: an embryo, store food, and a protective coat. Seed development follows a precise path: embryo formation, food storage, and drying. When ready, seeds germinate, either apically or hypogely, starting a new life cycle. Without this process, plants would be able to reproduce, spread, or adapt to new environment. That's why understanding fruit and development is crucial not just for agriculture but also for conservation and biodiversity. Thank you for your attention. I hope now have a clear understanding of how fruits and seeds develop and why they are vital for plant reproduction. If you have any question, I'd be happy to answer them all.